Country music legend Willie Nelson set out on his 10th annual Outlaw Music Festival this year. Naturally, longtime collaborator and touring partner Bob Dylan is at his side, continuing a bond that has spanned 5 decades. But how did this iconic bond begin? The answer lies with another titan of the music world, Kris Kristofferson. As Flagging Down the Double E's reported, Nelson first met Dylan while the Blowin' in the Wind singer was working on the film Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. As Kristofferson described, he told Dylan about Nelson and his talent, which led Dylan to invite the country crooner to come join them. So, the next day, Bob calls Willie up and gets him to come down to the set, and he made him play his old Martin guitar for 10 hours straight, Kristofferson explained. They ended up doing all these old Django Reinhardt tunes. It was fabulous. Those 10 hours led to additional hangouts later on, and the rest is music history. Dylan struck up a friendly connection with Kristofferson on the film set, but Nelson also had his own relationship with the Why Me singer. They were already friends when Kristofferson told Dylan about him in 1973, and the pair later joined forces in the country supergroup, the Highwaymen. In 2024, Nelson reflected on his friendship with Kristofferson while talking to Associated Press. "Kris was a great friend of mine," the singer said, "and, we just kind of had a lot of fun together and made a lot of music together, videos, movies. I hated to lose him. That was a sad time." In the years since Kristofferson first brought them together, Dylan has been open about his reverence for Nelson and his craft. For instance, as American Songwriter shared, Dylan once referred to Nelson as a philosopher-poet who can take any song and make it his own. Perhaps the highest compliment Dylan paid Nelson during the 1993 interview was putting him on par with another legendary musician, Elvis Presley. "Even when it's something like an Elvis tune. Once Elvis has done a tune, it's pretty much done," Dylan said. "Willie is the only one, in my recollection, who has taken something associated with Elvis and made it his." Dylan and Nelson have performed together many times over the years, and Dylan has even covered some of the country crooner's songs himself. For example, he once put his own spin on "Angel Flying Too Close to the Ground," a song Nelson made famous in 1980.